Wolverine, you have got to go back in time. The future of all life on this planet is at stake.
Nah, it's too risky.
Look, no one knows the risks of time travel better than Lucas and I, and we're telling you, this time, it's well worth the risk.
Something has happened to affect the timeline. Kevin Clash was never meant to resign as Elmo's puppeteer. The revealing of his sexual escapades is catastrophic.
Perhaps it is for the better he came out of the closet. The possibility of his lovers being minors is both sad and tragic, though possibly fictitious. But who are we to judge the man so harshly for a consenting adult relationship, no matter his orientation?
Oh, we agree completely. The problem lies in that without him, the Elmo character fails to capture the exact same level of charm that has held toddlers' attentions for so many decades.
And in the years to come, one little boy in Hooker, Oklahoma, who would have loved the original Elmo, will instead watch an episode of Honey Boo Boo, scarring him for life and causing him to grow up into a spiteful asshole who destroys the entire planet.
And only you, with your extensive knowledge of Mr. Clash's sexual relations, can go back in time and stop these men from exposing all of Elmo's secrets.
Yes, but you forget. Traveling in time never truly fixes anything. All it does is create a new alternate universe and timeline. But the original timeline still exists. Bishop, your attempts to stop Gambit, Cable, Onslaught, and most recently Hope may have prevented one version of the future you grew up in from happening in this reality, but your reality still exists. And there, Sentinels are still killing everything in sight.
My God, you are right.
And Cable, you could go any place in time and kill Apocalypse, but it still won't stop him from destroying countless lives in other universes in which he does exist. And if the theories on infinite parallel dimensions and the quantum multiverse are true, then there are already realities where these events never took place. If I travel through time and change anything, I won't be returning to this reality, but to a changed alternate reality. Nothing will truly be achieved. I will just cease to exist in this universe.
But then how do we save the planet?
The DeLorean!
I have the solution! As we saw in the movies, the flux capacitor allows the driver to move through time, but to the exact same location in space, and thusly, within the same universe. Any changes you make will only affect this universe.
Yes, but what about the unforeseen and unpredictable consequences of changes in the timeline that lead to horrible effects, like preventing Osama bin Laden's death, or Brett Favre becoming a Minnesota Viking? Oh wait, that happened. Or the rise of a breed of mutant squirrels that eat human scalps while raping a person's eye socket!
You're missing the bigger picture. With the DeLorean, not just can you fix those small mistakes, but you can also change the world for the better. You can make sure that only Canadian teams ever win the Stanley Cup.
Holy shit, bub. I can have the Canucks win 10 years in a row before passing it to the Maple Leafs, eh?
Yeah, and you can stop Wayne Gretzky and Brett Hull from ever playing for American teams.
By Celine Dion's holy tits.
And you can make sure that the mighty moose takes its rightful place as the official animal of Canada instead of the stupid beaver Canadian horse. There's no fucking horses in Canada. It's too damn cold.
Yeah, I'd probably go back in time and hook up with Kitty Pryde when she was still 17. I totally would do her.
You could stop the executives at Fox from ever canceling Firefly. Go hurry, faster!
Hurry,
Only
faster.
you can save the
Move it,
Whedonverse!
Fuzzy. Use those mutant abilities of yours and run faster.
And maybe we'll see Kaylee naked. Probably not, but oh my god! Hey, Lady Deathstrike! Remember that bet we made a few months back? Well, I did it! I permanently killed Wolverine. Wait a minute. Wade, what are you talking about? I just killed Wolverine with the DeLorean. See, the creators of this technology/movie franchise failed to take some important physics into consideration when they had the car travel to the exact same place in space. So the first problem is that the Earth is spinning. So if you take off from, say, sea level, when you come back, the Earth will have turned and you will, A, have a 70% chance of coming back over ocean and immediately start sinking, or B, rematerializing inside the ground, since much of the world's landmass is set at an elevation higher than 3 feet. If you leave from anywhere above sea level, especially in mile-high cities like Denver or Albuquerque, then you have a nice fall ahead of you, followed by a large fiery crash straight into the ground. The next thing that the writer forgot to consider is that our planet is traveling around the sun. So, you have more than a 99% chance of materializing out in the middle of space. And, even if you're smart enough to travel back in time in day increments that are multiples of 365.256363051 days, the precise length of a sidereal year, you still have to deal with the fact that our Earth spins and you'll either end up inside of it or over it. And that doesn't even account for a slight shift in our perihelion and aphelion, which happens every year ever so slightly because of our elliptical orbit. And finally, they forgot to take into account that the sun is moving through the universe. It's currently circling a supergiant black hole at the center of our galaxy. And also, science has shown us that our universe is ever expanding at an accelerating rate. And even though we may not realize it, our galaxy may be traveling at thousands of miles per hour.
So wait, where is he then?
Hey, Guy Gardner, look, it's your girlfriend. 3, 2, 1, hit that! Winning, bitch.
So, the moral of the story, or PSA if you will, is that time travel on the same planet is bullshit. And because of infinite multiple parallel universes, completely pointless. So, Lady Deathstrike, it's time to pay up. I believe you said that if I could pull off the impossible, you would take turns dressing like each one of the Disney princesses and ride my cock for a month straight. Yeah, so I'm gonna be there in 30 minutes with a box of condoms and giant box of wine. Just for you. I'm bringing carbohydrates for me. It's gonna be a marathon. Be ready, we're gonna start with Poca Hot Ass. Oh yeah, that's right, I went there. Yeah, wait till we do Mulan. What? Oh, come on, that's not racist. She's one of the princesses. Oh, don't be like that. It's alright though, you're on the pill, right? Okay, I'm ditching the condoms. Cream pie!
Oi, mate, what a wanker.
Okay, dude, real quick. What the fuck is up with your voice?
Oi, what do you mean?
I don't know. Maybe it's the 90s cartoon show and the fact that almost every artist has drawn you as a huge hulking black guy with long curly hair. I just assumed you would sound a lot like Barry White.
Yeah, well, check your facts, mate. Both my parents were native Australians. But hey, thanks for the racial assumption that all dark-skinned people are obviously of African descent and sound the same.
Backpedal. Wait, I didn't say that you all, I mean that they all sounded like, just that, well, look like Willis Porticio clearly modeled you after Barry White, and fuck it. I'm gonna go bone a hot Asian cyborg chick. You pointless time travelers can go blow each other for all I care. I'm out. Peace, bitches.
Dick.
I'm still down to blow each other if you are.
Yeah, because apparently Wolverine is a fucking professor of like quantum physics and shit. I need a beer.
Dick. It's like cock, dick shrubbery, cock missile, balloon nuts, regenerating dick face. It's like cock gobbling, malnourished. It's right, poop feast. Like Keebler cookie tits. Dick, cock, Hamlet nugget, crushed peanut, fucker. Like skinny dick, little Nancy skirt. It's like short bust contributor. Probably hails from a dumb state, from a town that sucks.